Welcome back. It's like the lamp in Shawshank Redemption. It's always in the spot I don't need it to be, this microphone. And it's like, I could prepare
What is this thing?
Yeah. But then when I'm looking at somebody, I'm like, welcome back, Daily Show. Mississippi River Water Trail, Craig, Katie Heaton in the studio. Mississippi Meanderings is going to be set for this Saturday, 12 to 5 p.m. at the National Great Rivers
Museum.
Yeah. I just had to realize where that was again, because I was like talking about a spot that's just so beautiful. Right now, kind of next to it.
Mm-hmm.
But,
right at the dam, at dam number 26.
Well, we talked last year. We always talk about this, and it's such a great event to really come together on. And you guys always pick this, right? It's normally one of the colder days of the year where you guys can.
We really hit the jackpot.
But to come together and really just have a good day. And, you know, take me through this. So normally Dean's in the studio. Katie, you are in the hot seat now for the first time. Welcome into the show.
Thank you so much.
And, you know, take me through just the excitement that's awaiting us on Saturday.
Yeah, so we are a community of paddlers in the St. Louis region for the most part, and anybody else that really loves the river. We get together. We can't paddle right now because of the weather, so we all get together and have a speaker series. So it starts at noon, and we'll have like a meet and greet for the first hour from noon to 1 o'clock. Zach Rivers from Minnesota will be down there playing his cello in the lobby, and we have coffee and snacks and everything, and talk to fellow paddlers and like-minded folks that love the river. And then we have 3 speakers just following that, and they'll each speak for an hour talking about different topics about the river. So
it's really cool. Well, and I think it's such a great event because you don't have a lot of opportunities really like this around, and there should be, because there's so much to really appreciate and really just celebrate when a time you guys can't get on the water. Like you said, we can't put an ice plow on that bad boy yet, but I'm going to come up with a design soon. But I truly think this is so cool. And you know, how has this event grown over the years? Because it seems like you guys continuously grow the numbers on this. And what I think is so cool, it's a healthy way where you're getting like-minded. It's not just, you know, the whole crowd that maybe doesn't fully appreciate it. It seems like everyone really that's there loves this and gets the mission.
Oh, definitely.
Yeah, it did start off a little small, and this is our 10th year doing this, and the auditorium holds 90 to 100 people or so. We filled it up before.
That's awesome.
And it looks like we're going to fill it up again this year. So it's a growing event, and a lot of the paddlers love to come out, and you know, everybody gets to see each other again after not being together paddling on the rivers for such a long, for months in some cases.
And there's a true camaraderie there. You know, it just really seems like that. When I talk with you and other group members, it seems like, are just area paddlers. There's just a lot that comes into place with that community. And we have paddlers now that are coming from surrounding states and everything. That you know, we have Zach, I mentioned, is coming down from Minnesota. He's in the middle of paddling the entire Mississippi, but he's doing it in sections. So he's going to be doing some more of that this year. We have some folks coming from upstate Illinois and you know, Missouri, Arkansas. So
we have Dan Faust coming down. He did the Mississippi twice.
Wow.
Missouri.
Yep,
the
Dan
Illinois.
will be there.
Now he says he wants to do the Ohio. He's coming into town.
One of our
Great guy to talk to.
One of our speakers is coming all the way from the East Coast just for this event to speak at the event. So
no kidding.
It's like a reunion.
It's so cool. Well, and it seems like, and maybe it's just the way that social media works now, but it's so cool to see these individuals like going on these journeys. It just seems like more and more individuals are taking that journey through the Mississippi in some way or another. And like the individual in the canoe, you know, that stopped into Grafton, you know, or just like those. I just love to see that.
You mean Peter?
Yeah, that's
Peter Frank.
That's just incredible, though. I love it.
Yeah.
Yeah, he just paddled the reverse loop. You know, you hear about the loopers. He paddled it in reverse in a canoe. That's another story. But
that is absolutely incredible.
Yeah, he's definitely an adventurer. Yeah, great guy.
What I think is so cool is just the knowledge you guys can get out of this on Saturday, because Kevin Belford's going to be presenting Devil at the Confluence. This sounds really cool. Pre-roller blues of St. Louis. That's something that I would totally be into.
Me too. I love blues.
Dean Klinkenberg's going to do the music of Mississippi Valley. He is a great presenter too. He does the library a lot as well. And if you haven't seen him present, he's really good.
Yeah, he's really good.
Yeah.
Talk about our speakers this year that we have. So we have start off with Paul Meller, who's coming all the way from the East Coast to speak with us first, and he paddled the entire length of the Mississippi River.
Real quick, I'm on the wrong page on your website. I was on 2025. That's why I'm like not following you here. Now I'm better.
Right, because I was like, well, okay.
Yeah,
Okay,
so,
now we're good. We're back on track.
Yeah,
Okay.
so Paul ran a marathon in every single state of the United States, and then looking for another adventure, he pedaled his bike across the United States, and then looking for another adventure in 2024, he paddled the entire length of the Mississippi, starting in Lake Itasca, Minnesota, all the way down to New Orleans, 2,300 miles. And he did it in 3 months and he started in May and finished in September.
That's incredible.
So he's going to talk about his journey.
Yeah, and he had some capsized in there as well, so he's got some interesting
he had
stories.
3 capsizes he's going to talk about. He said
Wow.
he ran it. He saw freighters and gators, and he's going to talk about all of that. So anyway, it's interesting to hear those folks talk about their journey and everything they go through.
This is so gonna be cool.
And then next we have Jeff Rule, who's actually close by. He lives in Elsa, Illinois. He was a deckhand on a barge, a towboat for 9 years, and he used to talk about everything about towboats. And paddlers are interested in towboats, and we try to keep our distance from them and play it safe. And we want to hear their side when it comes to paddlers and that kind of thing. But all of the mechanics and ins and outs of everything that happens on a towboat. He's going to talk through all the equipment and everything that they do to go through a dam and everything. It's pretty fascinating. He's going to talk through all of that.
And he has some local stories as well. And he lives in Elsa now. Go Elsa.
Yeah.
So it's nice to have a local guy come in and talk about his experiences on the river from a different perspective than the paddlers.
Yeah, 1,000%. I love this. Well, and you know what's interesting to me, man? Those towboats. If they have, when Grafton had that event, man, people would just flock over there and see those towboats. It's a big deal. They're a big deal.
Yeah.
So, who's Faye speech? What's that going to be look like?
She's coming down from Hannibal, and she is the director and founder of Jim's Journey, which is the Huck Finn Freedom Center Museum there in Hannibal.
Wow.
Just kind of a historic. Hannibal is such a fascinating town.
It's a
anyway.
fun place.
She's from Hannibal. She's going to be talking about the history of Hannibal, but more so on the struggles and tribulations of the Black community there, and just everything they went through. It's a little bit more of a historic history talk about the struggle with Black Americans there in Hannibal.
Absolutely.
And there's a tie-in, though, to the Huck Finn story, right? With that one?
Yeah. Jim is one of the characters, a fictional character in the Huck Finn story by Mark Twain, and but he's actually based on a real person, Dan Quarles, and so she's going to talk about Dan and the similarities between Dan and the character, and she'll go through all that history. So.
Right. Who doesn't like a good Mark Twain story?
Oh, exactly. You guys got a moment to take a quick break?
Sure.
Yeah.
Mark Twain's real name was Samuel Clemens.
That's right.
That's the only time I sound smart. No, I stole that from Family Guy. 10:47. We'll take a quick break. More Daily Show next.
Do you need to declutter your space? Time to call me, the Queen of Junk. Since 1993, we have grown to be the leader in residential, commercial, and property management junk removal. At Sparks Junk Removal, we are eco-friendly. We recycle, donate, or repurpose items back into our community. Trash is our last resort to the landfill. Plus, with our all-inclusive service, our crews handle everything from labor to lifting and landfill fees. Give us a call or visit our website, sparksjunkremoval.net, to reclaim your space today.
At Alton Elite Jiu-Jitsu, we help students of all ages build confidence, discipline, and real-world strength. Join a supportive community that challenges you to grow both on and off the mat. Experience the art of Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu with a 7-day free trial at our new location. Call 618-795-2692 or visit altonelite.com to start your journey today. Train hard, serve others, live elite at Alton Elite Jiu-Jitsu.
Tomorrow isn't built by dreamers. It's built by doers. Because progress doesn't work unless we do. So at Ameren, we've been hard at work putting energy to work for you. Adding underground cables, installing advanced switches and sensors, storm hardening poles and power lines, making the energy grid stronger today so it can meet your needs tomorrow. Learn about projects in your area at Ameren.com/energyfuture.
Accidents happen in a heartbeat, but lives change forever. Whether it's a car crash, workplace injury, medical malpractice, or wrongful death, you don't have to face the consequences alone. Keith Short and Associates brings over 33 years of experience and a reputation for fighting fiercely for your rights. For relentless representation that you can trust, call Keith Short and Associates at 618-254-0055 today for a free consultation. Back 10:51, a little bit of change, back with Katie and Craig Heaton, and back with the Mississippi River Water Trail, Mississippi Meanderings, set for, I don't know why I almost said April. Like, I don't know why I had April.
This Saturday.
Oh, I know why. Because my wedding's on April 25th.
What?
And I saw April 24th.
Congratulations.
I saw
Don't forget that date.
See, I earned brownie points today. Normally I get in trouble on the show.
For that one.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, normally I get in trouble when I get home on what I say on the show. This time I'm in good graces.
Yes.
The 24th of January, you can have a really cool time. And don't listen to what I said to start off this conversation. That was last year's event. Paul Meller, Chef Rule, Faye Dant, they're going to be in the building for 3 great speeches. Plus, Craig, we were saying that you give out an award every year, correct?
Yeah, we do. It's our Volunteer of the Year award. We're the Mississippi River Water Trail. We're a nonprofit. We're out there getting kids on the water, teaming up with colleges and getting them on the water, and different groups and everything. So we use a lot of volunteers and safety boaters that every year for all of our events. And so we have every year we give away an award for the Volunteer of the Year, and we'll be doing that at this event, Mississippi Meanderings. So
really cool stuff. And from 12 to 1 on Saturday, you come in early to meet and greet, have some fun, mingle, enjoy some coffee, some snacks, some great cello music. That'll be cool.
Mm-hmm. We're going to have some hot drinks for sure. It's a really cold day.
It will
chocolate,
be
coffee, tea. We'll have all the hot drinks.
We didn't order the weather. It's happening. So.
Before you leave your house, if you have a faucet that's on an exterior wall, go ahead and leave that drip before you come back.
Right.
I want to.
I want to, yeah.
But there's also an optional dinner at Old Bakery.
Afterwards. Yeah, there's for those that want to join us, all of our speakers and the folks organizing the event, other members of the Mississippi River Water Trail. We usually we are going to the Old Bakery Beer Company directly after 5:15, 5:30 or something. Then we'll have dinner and talk some more to fellow paddlers and folks that love the river.
This is going to be so cool. I can't believe I got this wrong when you literally threw this right in front of my face. Register at MississippiRiverWaterTrail.org. But there's a new or renewed $25 annual membership to the Water Trail Mississippi Water Trail Association, and it includes admission to this, correct?
Yeah, so the admission to the event is normally $15, and our membership to our organization is $15. But for $25, you can come to the event and attend the event and also be a member. So it's still a $5 savings there.
Absolutely. So. I love this. I think it's so cool. And I wish we can get more and more of the, families involved in this too, really just to celebrate and find something so healthy to do as a family too. Because Craig, you were telling me for a long time since you've come on this show, just all the really cool paddling opportunities that aren't just necessarily 5 minutes away or 10, but even within an hour,
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Missouri is just, we're lucky with Missouri being our neighbor here, because we have so many different paddling destinations in Missouri, from the Merrimack and the Current River and the Jacks Fork and the Black River and the 11 Point. It just goes on and on. You don't have what we have in surrounding states. But I spent a lot of time paddling those rivers, but fell in love with the Mississippi, and that takes a little bit more skill to paddle on the Mississippi. And we have clinics every year. We have clinics. This year we're loaded with them in May. It's on our website. So we teach people how to paddle on the Mississippi. It's not something that you just want to jump in a boat and get on the Mississippi River.
No, please do not.
You want to learn about the barge traffic. You want to learn about the buoys, the currents, the wind speed, and how that affects everything that you do on the river. So we teach you how to use marine radios to talk to the dams. When you want to lock through a dam, we teach you everything to be a paddler on the Mississippi. What kind of gear, what kind of boats do you need?
Right.
And you don't want to take a short boat on the Mississippi River, and you'll learn why if you go to the clinic. So
Absolutely. And then also, so we have a couple minutes left, and we'll wrap up again on the details. Firecracker race is going to be in August, correct?
Yeah, August 8th.
Having
our firecracker race.
These, correct?
Yeah, made the awards last year, and I'm gonna make them again this year. So it's got some cedar from a buddy of mine that's got a sawmill, and I sand it down and put some resin with the sticker on there. So we had 88 racers last year. That number keeps growing every year. It's a 15-mile race on the Mississippi.
That's incredible.
From Grafton to Alton, and we just surround everybody with safety boaters, and then there's a motorboat on the water for safety also that follows the race crew down the river.
I've always said that. I don't know if it's going to get me in trouble. I think it'd be a great idea. I didn't pass this by Craig before I say this. What if we did like a gym bro category? Because I think they'd be humbled fast. You get these guys out there that are benching 450, and then they get out there for a mile and realize it's over. We can't go. It's tough. It ain't easy. And I love this though, because it's great exercise, but it also, I'm sure you guys can attest this 10 times better because I haven't been out there. But to me, just by hearing from you and watching videos and pictures, you get a whole different appreciation of your area when you're down on the Mississippi or doing something like that and seeing it from the water up.
Yeah, like seeing the bluffs from the water is just awesome. Yeah. Or if you do a fall trip and you can see the colors of the leaves when you're going down the river, it's just beautiful. But we have had people who come to the firecracker race and they last as long as to put in, and then they're in the river, and then they decide they're going to get out of the river.
Yeah.
I mean, so they're,
that has happened.
That has actually happened. They were like, maybe this boat isn't for you, or they bring the boat that they never been in before.
It happened last year.
On a river they'd never been on before.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, and you're like, nah, that's probably not for you this year. Yeah. That does happen.
It's safety, though, like making sure everything's done right. And before I let you guys go, for anybody that's interested in this organization or just to support it, what's the best kind of way to just describe the group and really what you guys are looking to achieve?
We're a local group here, the Mississippi River Water Trail. We are trying to show folks the appreciation of the Mississippi River. A lot of people think that it's just drive over water, but we think of it much more than that. You can get out there. There's a lot of places with that you can experience a lot of serenity and peace paddling on the river, and it's just a joy. Once you get that skill set and you're out there paddling on a big body of water like that, and the beauty and the serenity, you'll really enjoy it.
I think one of the most important things is not thinking about the river as just commerce.
Yeah.
A lot of people think about the muddy Mississippi, the commerce Mississippi, but when you get out there and enjoy the peacefulness of the nature of it, where does your drinking water come from? and then you appreciate the fishing or the wildlife or the birding and all the flyway with the migration of birds. It's a beautiful river.
Absolutely. And you guys can learn more about this coming up this Saturday, the 24th, 12 to 5 p.m. It starts in 12 o'clock check-in till 1 o'clock. That's the meet and greet mingle time. And then just some really great speakers. We'll link everything in a write-up on RiverBender.com. Thank you for stopping by.
All right.
All right, I'm out of here. Thank you guys so much for a great day. We'll see you back here live at 9 tomorrow for more of our daily show. Another busy one. We're back to business. Man, I was out of guests for a long time. Hey, until I talk to you tomorrow, have a good one out there. Stay warm. It's better than it was yesterday. Positive thinking. This weekend's not looking good for warmth, but that's why you go to Mississippi Meanderings. Stay warm inside there. Be good to everybody, and like always, try your best to stay out of jail.